Hi guys, this is Jamie from Whatever's Clever Boutique, and today I have a cute little tumbler inspired by Vanessa from VMD Designs. It is a light bulb peekaboo tumbler. So we're going to start with a 24-ounce plump from the Steel Magnolia. We're going to start by applying a very thin coat of epoxy to our tumbler, and it's going to act as our adhesive for our glitter. The glitters we're going to use today are Sherbet 2.0 from Chase Ray, Liberty from Peachy Olive, True Purple from Glitter Chimp, a mixture of DeRoja and St. Jude, Christmas Town, Netflix and Chill, and Sookie, all from Peachy Olive Glitters. I'm going to pour a little bit of each glitter into some medicine cups to make application a little bit easier. Now, I will say that I learned a little bit in this process. If I were to do this again, I would probably paint with some acrylic paint my circles in the colors that I would like before I go in with my glitter, and that would probably save me from having to do 2 coats next time of glitter. So here I am just applying randomly with a little spoon each color of glitter, and these are going to be where our bulbs go on the tumbler. So you can kind of envision as you're laying the glitter where each bulb is going to go that you would like and what color you'd like to put where. You're going to also want to know what your bulb size is going to be so you can be sure that your glitter spots are big enough for your bulb to fit and be filled entirely with glitter. So like I said earlier, you may avoid having to do 2 coats like this if you do the acrylic paint spots before you actually lay your glitter. But here I am going in with my glitter glue, which is clearly almost gone. And I'm going to paint it all over the tumbler and go back in and do the exact same thing as I did last time. That way I can have full coverage and you don't see really anything through. With the white base, 1 coat definitely was not enough glitter. So this made the colors much more vibrant and definitely no white showing through. Now we're going to go in with 2 coats of epoxy. Once your epoxy is all cured, we're going to go in with our Stencil Vinyl, and we are going to start our peekaboo effect. So I'm going to lay each bulb over a color spot and reposition them as needed to whatever I think looks the best. I did sand my rim down at this step too, since we are doing a peekaboo effect. I wanted to expose a little bit more stainless steel than normal for when we go in with our spray paint. Now I'm going to take my Rust-Oleum 2x flat white spray paint and my Color Shot Princess Cut spray paint. And I'm going to paint the cup entirely in white, and then I'm going to randomly spurt the Color Shot paint over the top to give it a textured look. Once that's dry, we're going to take our black 3.0 acrylic paint and any gray acrylic paint that you might have laying around. So we're going to go in and apply our birch effect. I've done this on prior tutorials. I'll link it down below. And we're going to take our chip brush and just lightly pat it in the paint and then tap the excess off on a piece of paper, so only a little bit of paint's left on your brush. Then we're going to go through, as I'm doing here, and just randomly brush it across the tumbler. And once we're done with the black, we're going to go in with the gray and do the same thing to kind of give it a little more dimension. Now to the super satisfying part, we're going to peel up all of that vinyl to expose our light bulbs. Now we're going to go in with our Posca paint pen. And I do apologize, my camera died, so it did not catch the footage of me drawing in the lines. But I'll show you here on this blank tumbler how I hand drew the string. And you can use whatever size Posca pen you'd like. I liked the finer for more of the whimsical look, but you can definitely use a thicker line if you want a different effect. After this, I went in with one coat of epoxy. Now we're going to start applying our peekaboo offset. If you want to make this easier on yourself, you can definitely weed out the centers of these bulbs. I just decided that I wanted to keep them because maybe I'll use them for something else. Odds of that aren't good, but you know what? Why not make it more difficult? So I'm going to peel those up and just lay them over top of each bulb. This does take quite a bit of time, but the effect is totally worth it in the end. I got these cute bulb SVGs from VMD Designs, and it actually comes with the bulb and the offset in the SVG, so you have both of them there ready to use. You don't see it here, but I did go in with some quick coat, and once that dried to seal in all of our vinyl, I went in with my coat of epoxy. I did mix up a little more epoxy than I would generally use at this point during the process, but I went in with some Frosty from Peachy Olive Glitters and put that in the remaining epoxy, and I just kind of brushed it all over the tumbler with my gloved finger to give it a little extra sparkle. I did try to avoid the bulbs because I love the holographic effect the vinyl has. So I wanted to keep that way, so I just kind of went in the white areas and over the string with the glitter epoxy. Don't forget to go in with your torch to pop any bubbles. Once that coat cures, we're going to do our final sand and then go in with our final coat of epoxy, and then your tumbler is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found today's tutorial helpful or you just enjoyed it, feel free to like, subscribe, or even comment below. And ring that bell button to be notified for any future tutorials. Thank you again, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fabulous day.